Hey, award season is hurtling towards its climax, the Oscars, in just a couple of weeks' time. And the BAFTAs have just wrapped up, and sadly not much love there for the Aussies, but Australian cinematographer extraordinaire Greg Fraser is nominated in all the award ceremonies because he's brilliant. Our US correspondent Lauren Tomasi caught up with the great man himself to talk about his work in Dune 2.
Greg Fraser's films sit among the world's favourites. After making short films and music videos for Bob Dylan, he turned his eyes to Hollywood, and they couldn't get enough.
Why is she of such value?
That is none of your concern.
Snow White and the Huntsman, Killing Them Softly, Zero Dark 30.
You really believe this story? Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
Foxcatcher and The Gambler.
What'll they do to you if you don't pay?
Break every bone in my body?
Aussie favourite Lion earned Greg his first Oscar nomination, while Rogue One and The Mandalorian made Star Wars fans very happy.
This is our chance to make a real difference.
But it was his work on 2021's Dune with director Denis Villeneuve that took Greg's career to a whole new level.
Listen, I'm so happy this award's up early so I can get out and get to the bar.
With an Oscar under his belt, Greg returned to the sands of Arrakis and earned another Academy Award nod.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Congratulations on your Oscar nomination.
Thank you.
This must be an incredible feeling.
It's almost too hard to comprehend. I think I was at the Actor Awards and I was really moved by Dr. George Miller giving me the Byron Kennedy Award. I don't know, there's something very special about being recognised. I guess that's the main thing. Being recognised is a huge honour.
What we do for the benefit of all.
There must be some really big challenges when it comes to working in the desert. Denis, the director, has talked about sweeping away the footprints in the sand. Talk to me about those challenges.
Sand gets into everything, okay? And so sand, camera equipment don't really go very well together. There's a reason why we had a bunch of crew whose sole job was to clean the sand out of all the equipment at the end of every day.
Greg, tell me about this beautiful gallery and all these images that we're surrounded by in here.
I think this is a celebration of Denis' film. You know, Denis asked me a long time ago to start taking photographs on the set. I was kind of not really sure I wanted to do that because Dune Part 1 was the biggest film I'd ever done at that point. And I wasn't sure if I could manage to do both jobs, take photos and be the cinematographer. And so I actually really enjoyed the process.
You have such an extraordinary scope when it comes to these cinematic achievements. When you reflect on all of the work you've done, gee, it must feel good.
You know, it's really funny because I don't go back and look at my films. I just don't. I mean, I've had that honour to stand next to those directors and just watch masters at work, you know.
So what comes next?
Well, I'm going to sleep a little bit. It's a little early to talk about my next project. At the moment, tight-lipped.
But you'll be a busy man, I'm sure.
Will always be busy.
That is incredible, isn't he? He doesn't watch his own films. Mind you, I get that. Hey, he's a great man, Greg Fraser. We wish him well for the Oscars. And if you're heading to LA, you can check out that Dune Exposures at the Leica Gallery. It's wonderful. He is such a talented cinematographer. Just, don't you love it when Aussies are the best in the world at what they do?
Absolutely we do, Dickie.
So you're telling me this morning that Dickie doesn't watch his own films?
That's what it sounded like.
I haven't seen one of them.
Oh.
Actually, I haven't made one of them.
He hits record and walks away. Thank you, Dickie.
Thank you, mate.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.